Hello everyone to the second part in how to make a website crawler video. And just a slight recap, I'm going to be programming this in Python, and I'm going to be indexing definitions in dictionary.com. So here's a look at the code. So I have two functions here. I have a main one and a no HTML one. So what the main one does is it takes all the letters of the alphabet and it runs each one of those letters for this section right here. I'm just talking about this section right here, but it loops through every single letter in this list I got here, and it automatically makes a URL based on what letter you're on. It will do the search. It will open up your internet browser per se. It will save all the HTML in there, and then this one will read the HTML out to the page source, which is just a variable I have, and then I find this div in the page source. So this took me about a day to figure out the exact tags that I'll have to collect from the site to get a definition. So I'm storing if I found this tag or not. Now, if it does not find that tag, what happens is it will return -1. So this if statement runs if it does not find that tag in there. So if it does not find that tag, I found out that another tag they use, so I only found two different tags that they use to store definitions. The other tag is this. So if it doesn't find this tag in the HTML source code, it will look and try and find this tag. Now, if it finds this tag, then it will run this bit of code. But if it doesn't find this tag, since this is the only other tag that I found, it will go ahead and say, hey, there's no definition. So if it finds this first tag, it will say, hey, this is greater than -1. So that means it actually found something. So what it will do is we'll run through here, and it will grab the beginning of the definition, which is where it found this tag, and then it will I put in just 3,000 here. It will take the next 3,000 characters after the beginning of this tag, and it will find where the ending div tag is, and then it will store that where the position for where the ending div tag is in this end div variable. Then it will print out the letter, which is pretty much the word that you looked up, and then it will run this well, technically the definition that you found in this no HTML. So in some of the definitions there is HTML. For example, there's some spans that I found, and there's some hrefs or A tags, I guess. So I created this no HTML function here that will while loop through everything until all the tags are found. So what will happen is it will find the less than sign, and it will find the greater than sign position, and if both of these turn up as -1, which means they aren't there, it will just print out the definition how it is. So that means there's no HTML in it. But if it does find those the less than and greater sign in the definition, that means there is HTML there, and it will go ahead and edit out the HTML, which is what this does right here, and then we'll store the definition, and then we'll run again and see if there's any other HTML. So what this does is it only gets rid of one tag at a time. So for instance, this is a tag right here. It'd get rid of this tag first, and then it would loop around and find, oh, there's this tag, let's get rid of this tag, and then it will keep on looping till it finds all the tags, gets rid of them all, then it will return -1, and essentially after returning -1, it means it's all clean. It will return the definition back here, and then the definition will print onto the screen. So this part right here that I just described to you guys is exactly the same for what's down here, except it's a nested for loop. So what that means is instead of it just running A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on, it actually runs A, B, A, C, A, D, so on until it gets to B, B, A, and that's how it doubles up and does 2 letters, because this is a nested for loop. Right now I'm working on it so I will no longer have to just do a whole bunch of nested for loops, because that's very, very inefficient. So that's what I'm showing you guys right now, is just the code up to a point. It only works with 2 different characters in the dictionary. So if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want me to do like a follow-up video to explain some more stuff about this code, just leave a comment in the description below. And until next time, thanks you guys.